Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark, and in this video I wanted to talk about how our patterns, our subconscious patterns, our traumas and experiences create our reality on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a technique that you could use to really perceive this and see it happen in real time. So if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and hit that notification bell. You'll be notified the next time I release a video. So we've all heard that we create our reality, right? Now, a lot of times for most people, reality is created based upon the energy or frequency that is activated within their body. So meaning the frequency that is active that we are making a choice to align with. So if we're aligning with energy that is more dense, we are going to create situations in our lives that really are reflections of this energy that is active. Okay, so this is a choice. And the interesting thing is that we make this choice every day in the beginning of our day when we first wake up without even really knowing it. And that very split second when you wake up, return from sleep, you have a choice to define the path for your day. And a lot of times we just kind of move off into the direction and we pick up where we left off the day before, and then our day continues to unfold as expected based on these specific energies. So this is the law of attraction, right? Because we're aligning with density, with patterns. We're not giving awareness to our thoughts. We're allowing them to just come up, and before we know it, we're off on our day. We're busy with doing what we're supposed to be doing. Things come up, situations come up that continue to reinforce this state of mind and this energy that we have active. Well, what's been happening with me, what I've noticed recently, is when we wake up in the morning, and if you are aware enough to feel this, you're going to realize or recognize a few seconds there when you're just returning to your body, where you start to become aware that you're back in your body. You're just starting to wake up out of the dream state, and there's a second or two in there where you are fully present and aware in your body, but your subconscious mind has not kicked in yet, okay? And I experienced this in the morning. Now, this will come, if you haven't really been aware of this, as you continue to heal and work on yourselves and expand your consciousness, you're going to start to notice this in the morning. So when I'll wake up, it's not every day, but it's happening more and more. I'll wake up and I'll just return to my body, okay? And whether I'm coming out of a dream or whatever it may be, I'll just feel the presence. It's like the in-between the sleep and the awakened state. Okay, so I first come out of this, and this is when, the brain waves are shifting, and within this state of consciousness, you have that ability to just feel your presence without the cluttering of the dense energy that is that your subconscious mind wants to put out there into the universe. So what I noticed is when I'm in this state, okay, and as I'm anchoring myself back in my body, I actually can feel my subconscious mind fire up. And what happens is I start to remember the thoughts that I had the day before, the things that I have to do. So it's almost like hitting pause on the CD, so to speak, right, or on the movie you're watching, and taking a break for 8 hours or whatever it may be while we're sleeping, and then we're waking up and we haven't hit play again yet. We notice that we're in our bodies and the subconscious mind isn't playing, and then we reach and we hit the play button, and then the subconscious mind wakes up. Okay? So when the subconscious mind wakes up, I literally feel these thoughts start to come in, basically closing that gap between going to bed the night before and waking up in the morning. So it just instantly starts to close that gap. And as that gap closes, I can actually feel in my body the shift in vibration I feel. It's like a thumping feeling. It's as this density returns to my awareness, I feel it come up. I'll have a thought, boom, I'll feel that density. And then another thought comes in, boom, I'll feel that density. And what's happening is the subconscious programming is coming back up and trying to activate our vibration, or trying to shift us back into these thoughts that we had the day before. Okay, and what that does is if we let that go without observation, without being aware of it, if we just kind of let the subconscious just kind of ride and we go with it unconsciously, our day will unfold according to the energy that those thoughts carry with them. Okay, so it's almost being on autopilot. And that is really how we're manifesting our lives on a day-to-day basis. So the technique I had talked about in the beginning of this video is just to really, when you go to sleep at night, do a little bit of breath work and clear your mind. Try to feel these thoughts that you have from the day and accept them. Accept them, breathe them into you, and work to integrate some of those thoughts before you drift off to sleep. So it's almost like, you can meditate a little bit before you go to bed. And so not to force these thoughts down, but to really accept these thoughts and integrate them. And then when you go to sleep, the next morning you're going to wake up, and as you become more aware, because now you're aware of what I'm telling you, so you have a better chance to be in this situation and feel it now. When you have these, this period of a few seconds between sleep and wakefulness where you're regaining consciousness, but that subconscious patterning and programming has not kicked back in yet, observe that as it does start to fire up. Okay, observe it, because you will see from the perspective of the observer, these thoughts rise up into your awareness from what you had left off the day before. Okay, and as in that moment when you could say to yourself, hey, this is energy that has been carried over from day to day, the previous day, whatever, prior time, I'm choosing to not identify with this energy. We're going to observe it, recognize it, and we're going to integrate it right now. Okay, and we accept it and we integrate it. And then what we could do from a clear perspective, we have space now, right? Because these programs, we've not identified with these programs, we're kind of free at this point. We could set our intention for how we want that day to go, and we could literally change the path of our lives. Okay, this is very powerful, and I've experienced it. I'm telling you, it's extremely powerful. So if you guys could be aware of this when you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning, and do your best, and don't be hard on yourself if you wake up and all of a sudden the subconscious is going and it's like, oh, it didn't happen this morning. Continue to hold the thought, go to bed at night again, clearing those thoughts and intending to wake up in the morning to have those few seconds in that brainwave state before that subconscious starts, the theta state, in the alpha state, before the subconscious really starts firing up and kicking in. And it's going to start to happen for you. And it's in those moments when you could change the course of your day and put it on a different track. So we could change the way our day manifests, because we're not going to be identified with those subconscious thoughts. And if we could start doing this a day here, a day there, before you know it, you have a string of days where you've consciously chosen your path for that particular day. And now your life starts to alter in the direction of a higher frequency. So give that a shot. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, love and light, guys. Thank you.